Hi, this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm referred to as the Big Game Hunter because I've hunted down leaders and staff organizations for more than 40 years. I want to talk to many of you, but in particular senior executives, about mobilizing your strengths after you lose your job. Now, one of the hard things for a lot of execs is their ego has gotten bruised when they lose a job. You know, your self-esteem, your identity, your place in the world is lost with your job. You feel embarrassed. Many things feel as though they're out of control, and you've got used to making decisions, big decisions that may affect thousands of people, millions of dollars, and now your biggest decision is going to be where to go for coffee in the morning. So I just want to offer you some simple advice. And this is true certainly whether you're a senior exec or a staff level person. But again, here I'm reaching out to the seniors. Number one is maintain as best you can your usual routine and your way of life with your family. Now, I know this may run counter to some things I've said previously, but if you've got the wherewithal to maintain your financials, even though you're going to be out of work for what could be a year, do so. If you're not sure, start making the cuts early, but try not to affect others all that dramatically. Look, there's trivial things in your expense budget at home that you can deal with. Try and deal with those. But the major things, where the kids are in school, your mortgage, you may start examining what it would take to refinance or to pull money out of your house, and those are not ideal circumstances. But it's good to have that information and a plan for how you'd manage your finances. Look for ways to develop your worth outside of your job. So whether it's in the places that you volunteer, in training that you get, that will help you maintain your position in your field, do things along those lines. Try learning some new things. Learn to take small steps. And lastly, ask for support. I know that's the toughie for most of you. I was on one of these men's retreats I do at a conference for the men's group I'm involved with that runs these men's retreats, I should say. And one of the most interesting things was watching men struggle to ask for help from people who love them dearly and have helped them for many years, but just asking for help was a struggle. I suspect that would be the same of you too. But reach out to folks. Tell them you can use some help, some advice, some input, and some support. And you'll find that people are more than willing to help. They'll go out of their way to do so. So this is Jeff Altman. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did and you're watching on YouTube, share it, leave a comment, click the like button, do something that lets people know it was worthwhile. Then come over to thebiggamehunter.us and go exploring. There's lots of great content there to help you with your job search. Plus, you can also pay for whatever you want for any of my books and guides to job hunting that are up there. So come over to thebiggamehunter.us and go exploring. A few final things. First of all, if your firm's trying to hire someone or your former firm's trying to hire someone, send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether to mention your name. I'd love to help them staff positions. If we're not already connected on LinkedIn, send me a connection request at linkedin.com/IN/the-big-game-hunter. I accept connection requests from people worldwide, except if you look like a spammer or if you're a third-party recruiter. Finally, if you have a question about job hunting, I'd be happy to answer it. Contact me through liveperson.com. I'm a job search and career coaching expert. I'd be happy to help. Particularly at these times where you might be a little vulnerable and you're off your game, better to get advice from someone who's a professional than ask some of the amateurs that you know for input. This is Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.